ਰਸਨਾ ਜਪਤੇ मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक मृत मंडल एक तू ही मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक मृत मंडल एक तू ही रसना 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 जपते 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 तू रसना जपते एक ओंकार सत नाम करता पुरख निरभौ निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह।
Welcome to you all for the World of Sikhism. I am Chatur Singh Saini. I have with me Bhai Gurdarshan Singh Ji from Guru Gobind Singh Foundation of Rockville. We had been translating the Gurbani of Guru Nanak Dev Ji from last few weeks. We are asking Bhai Sahib Ji to start the next pauri again. Vaheguru Ji Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Bhai Sahib Ji.
Thank you, everyone. Coming back to listen to the words of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And these words in shape of Japji Sahib, in form of Japji Sahib, we are talking about last many weeks. And last time we left at in the pauri, the 18th pauri of Japji, where Guru Nanak Dev Ji talks about the creation. And creation in a very detailed fashion, how people are worshipping, how many people are worshipping. And Guru talked about in the first body of Asankh Jap, Asankh Paho, Asankh Puja, Asankh Taptao, Asankh Granth Mukh Ved Path, Asankh Jog, Man Rahe Udas, Asankh Bhagat, Gun Gyan Vichar, Asankh Sati, Asankh Datar, असंख सूर मुँह पकसार असंख मौन लिव लाए तार कुदरत कवन कहाँ विचार. Counting all those religious and spiritual oriented people, now he talks about those people who are ignorant about the divine light, divine wisdom. And that's where we left, and where Guru Sahib starts with the Asankh Murkh, Andhkor, Asankh Chor, हराम खोर असंख अमर कर जाहें जोर असंख गलवड हत्या कमा है असंख पापी पाप कर जाहें असंख कूड़ेयार कूड़े फिरा हैं. He says there are countless people who are living life in total darkness, have no clue of the purpose of life, a meaning of life, or that life is connected with the whole,
with the Creator,
with the Creator, yes, with the divine. And he says the countless are people like this.
Millions and millions of people like that.
Asankh kudeyar, kude fira hai, kudeyar. People who believe in false, people who believe in deception. And we encounter that kind of behavior in our daily life. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj Ji da ek shabd aunda hai. He says, jab aana balwanch kar jhoot tab jaana jag jitiya. Jadon ਇਨਸਾਨ ਸੋਚਦਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ 5 ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਧੋਖਾ ਦੇ ਆਇਆ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਧੋਖਾ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਆਇਆ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ ਤੇ ਸਮਝਦਾ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਜਿੱਤ ਗਿਆ. ਕਿ when deceiving some people and thinks that those people do not know that I have deceived them, and feels that I'm successful. This kind of lifestyle is being lived. Sankh kudeyar, kude frahe, sankh malesh, malpak khahe. There are so many millions of corrupt people who are living their life doing those kind of things, totally living on corruption.
Yeah.
And malpak khahe, mail kha rahe ne, gand kha rahe ne.
Right.
Because when you are not earning with honest means,
Right.
what are you eating? As Guru Nanak Dev Ji showed by
Lalo.
Ji and Malk Pago, and he hold two
Breads.
two pieces of bread, one from Pai Lalo, who was an honest worker, who would earn his earning with honest means, and there was a Malk Pago who was loot and with the
Deceiving.
corruption and deceiving others. And his roti was much more presentable than Pai Lalo.
Right.
But when Guru Nanak Dev Ji squeezed them,
Yeah.
and milk came out of Pai Lalo Ji,
Yeah.
who was honest,
Yeah.
and blood came out of the bread from Malk Pago, who was dishonest.
Right.
And it symbolizes that when you are earning with dishonest means,
Yeah.
you are drinking the blood of others. And the Guru Sahib says, Sankh Nindak, the countless are slanders. Countless are those people who condemn others. ਨਿੰਦਾ ਦਾ ਬੜਾ ਪਿਆਰਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਮ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਸੰਗਤ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੀ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਦਾ ਅਰਥ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ
Bad mouth. This is what we perceive of this nindak, but it has a greater meanings. You're going to explain that.
ਨਿੰਦਕ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਸੱਚ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ
Right.
ਈਵਨ ਦੋ ਸੱਚ ਹੋਵੇ ਵੀ
Right.
ਸੱਚ ਹੋਵੇ ਵੀ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਦਾ ਅਰਥ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ something which the shortcoming you see in others,
Right.
and those same shortcoming you have within you,
Right.
but you are exploring and ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪ੍ਰਚਾਰ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਆਪਣੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੇਖ ਰਹੇ you have the same shortcomings.
Right.
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਵੀ ਉਹੀ ਕਮਜ਼ੋਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ
Right.
ਦੂਜੇ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਵੀ ਉਹੀ ਕਮਜ਼ੋਰੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਪਰ ਦੂਜੇ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਰਦਾਸ਼ਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ
Right.
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਤੇ ਫਿਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਬਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਸੰਤ ਕੀ ਨਿੰਦਾ ਨਾਨਕਾ ਬਹੁਰ ਬਹੁਰ ਅਵਤਾਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਸੰਤ ਦੀ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਕਿਹਦੀ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵਰਚੂਸ ਦੀ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਵਰਚੂਸ ਦੇ ਖਿਲਾਫ ਹੋਵੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਗੁਣ ਕਦੋਂ ਆ ਸਕਦਾ
Right.
ਨਿੰਦਕ ਦਾ ਅਰਥ ਹੈ ਅ ਪਰਸਨ who is totally ignorant about self and paying attention to others. ਆਪਣੇ ਹਾਈਡ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੇ ਐਕਸਪਲੋਇਟ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਐਂਡ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸੇਜ਼ ਦ ਸੰਖ ਨਿੰਦਕ ਸਿਰ ਕਰਹਿ ਭਾਰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਿਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਦੂਜਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਭਾਰ ਚੁੱਕੀ ਫਿਰਦੇ ਹੈ ਦ ਹੋਲਡਿੰਗ burden of others,
take the blames of the others for himself.
right. Nanak neech ਕਹਿ ਵਿਚਾਰ and Guru Sahib says Nanak is neech, Nanak is low, Nanak is humble. Nanak ਉਸ ਕਰਤੇ ਦਾ ਉਸ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਨੀਚ ਹੈ ਨਾਨਕ ਨੀਚ ਇੱਕ ਥਾਂ ਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਨੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸ਼ਬਦਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਹਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੰਗੇ ਬੁਰਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਏ ਪ੍ਰਣਵਤ ਨਾਨਕ ਤਾਰੇ ਸੋਏ ਇਸ ਇਜ਼ ਹਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਚੰਗੇ ਬੁਰਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੋਏ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਚੰਗਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਮੇਥੋਂ ਬੁਰਾ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਮੇਥੋਂ ਬੁਰਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਹੁਣ ਕਿਸ ਰੀਅਲਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਕਹਿ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਐਂਡ ਹੈਵਿੰਗ that experience, God's experience in him, still feeling, still so humble that God, I have no existence. ਮੇਰੀ ਕੋਈ ਹਸਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਮੇਰੀ ਕੋਈ ਪਹਿਚਾਣ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਾਂ ਜੇ ਕੋਈ ਨੀਵਾਂ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਨੀਵਾਂ ਹਾਂ ਹਾਂਜੀ जे कोई माड़ा बंदा है तो मेथों माड़ा कोई नहीं है, हम नहीं चंगे, बुरा नहीं कोई। प्रणवत नानक तारे सोए, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਵਿਅਕਤੀ ਇਸ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਦਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਜੀਂਦਾ, ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਫਿਰ ਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਵੀ ਚੁੱਕਦਾ, ਉਹਦੇ ਤੇ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ। ਨਾਨਕ ਨੀਚ ਕਹਿ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਵਾਰਿਆ ਨਾ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਏਕ ਵਾਰ, ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਵੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਕੁਰਬਾਨ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋ ਸਕਦਾ। ਜੋ ਤੁਧ ਭਾਵੈ ਸਾਈ ਭਲੀ ਕਾਰ, whatever pleases you, that's what happens, ਉਹੀ ਚੰਗਾ ਹੈ। ਤੂੰ ਸਦਾ ਸਲਾਮਤ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ you are forever, you are the permanent reality of this universe. And then now in the next line, next paudi, he says, ਅਸੰਖ ਨਾਮ ਅਸੰਖ ਥਾਮ ਅਗੰਮ ਅਗੰਮ ਅਸੰਖ ਲੋ ਅਸੰਖ ਕਹਿ ਸਿਰ ਭਾਰ ਹੋਏ, ਅਖਰੀ ਨਾਮ ਅਖਰੀ ਸਾਲਾ ਅਖਰੀ ਗਿਆਨ ਗੀਤ ਗੁਣ ਗਾ, ਅਖਰੀ ਲਿਖਣ ਬੋਲਣ ਬਾਣ ਅਖਰਾਂ ਸਿਰ ਸੰਜੋਗ ਵਖਾਣ, ਜਿਨ ਇਹ ਲਿਖੇ ਤਿਸ ਸਿਰ ਨਾਹੇ, ਜਿਵ ਫੁਰਮਾਏ ਤਿਵ ਤਿਵ ਪਾਹੇ, ਜੇਤਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇਤਾ ਨਾਉ, ਮਿਣ ਨਾਮੈ ਨਾਹੀ ਕੋ ਥਾਉ, ਕੁਦਰਤ ਕਵਣ ਕਹਾਂ ਵਿਚਾਰ, ਵਾਰਿਆ ਨਾ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਏਕ ਵਾਰ, ਜੋ ਤੁਧ ਭਾਵੈ ਸਾਈ ਭਲੀ ਕਾਰ, ਤੂੰ ਸਦਾ ਸਲਾਮਤ ਨਿਰੰਕਾਰ। He says, ਅਸੰਖ ਨਾਮ, millions of names, millions of forms are there. Every form has its own name, whether it is our given name or you may say name is identity. हर चीज़ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਇੱਕ ਆਈਡੈਂਟੀਟੀ ਹੈ,
right,
ਹਰ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਂਦ ਹੈ, ਹੋਂਦ ਹੈ, ਐਗਜ਼ਿਸਟੈਂਸ ਹੈ। ਅਸੰਖ ਥਾਮ, the countless are places where creatures live, ਜਗਾਵਾਂ, ਥਾਂ, ਟਿਕਾਣੇ। ਫਿਰ ਅਗੰਮ ਅਗੰਮ ਅਸੰਖ ਲੋ, ਦਿਸ ਇਜ਼ ਅਗੰਮ ਦਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਬਿਯੋਂਡ ਰੀਚ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਨਾ ਜਾ ਸਕੇ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਪਹੁੰਚਿਆ ਨਾ ਜਾ ਸਕੇ। ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਅਗੰਮ ਅਗੰਮ ਅਸੰਖ ਲੋ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ there are countless planets where those cannot be even reached.
yeah. There are some places the man has not even discovered yet.
Will not be able to even discover.
Even the science going to try, not in our this century, we have not discovered it. Hopefully we discover all these things what
Now,
Guru Nanak described 500 years ago.
these things are seen in the state of oneness,
Yeah,
in the state of oneness.
yeah,
When you are one with Vaheguru, with the Creator, you are one with the whole universe.
right.
Then universe is not beyond you, beyond your approach. You may not be able to describe it. He is not able to describe it, but he knows. When he's saying this, he's seeing this too.
Yeah.
Without seeing, you cannot even say.
Bhai Sahib ji, I was in a church few days ago. There's a Christian fellow walked on to me. He says, I like the Gurbani of Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And Christ said the same thing. But I want to know from you, how did Guru Nanak got that vision, knowledge, all these things he wrote? He was so impressed. He says, Gurbani is such. He says, can you find from your Bhai Sahib what Guru Nanak Dev Ji saw? How did he find all these things to describe all these things? Right now here he's describing these things because I am in tune with the God. I am not copying somebody else's things. I am seeing these things right now. That is what I'm expressing. That's what we're saying. Whatever I see, what is practical in my life, I am trying to express them. So this was my answer to this, and this is where he's saying whatever I see it, I am describing. I think we had covered that in the last party. So can you elaborate a little more on these things? How Guru Nanak visualized all these akash, all these powers, all these galaxies, millions and millions, and the places we are discussing all these. Was he in tune with the God? How is messenger of a God? Or how did he discover all these things? What he put it in a book or in a wrote or expressed, which is we are reading now or trying to express to our audience.
I think your question is very relevant. This question is in everyone's mind.
Right.
One thing is clear, that it is not a bookish knowledge.
That's true.
And if even if it is bookish knowledge, somebody who wrote it must have seen it. And now the way science is progressing, and we, not the reality, but I can connect more what Guru Nanak Dev Ji is saying. It becomes more and more convinced that how a person who is in tune with one, in tune with the Onkar, connected with the Onkar, something happens in our foot, you feel in your brain.
All the signals
Because
goes into
all the
brain.
signals
Yeah.
you feel in the brain.
Right.
If there is a disconnect or paralysis
In between.
in between, something is happening to your foot, you don't know.
You don't know. You don't
You
see.
don't feel it. It's something happening, but you don't have any sensation.
Right.
And the spiritual person is who is connected with the self and connected with the one, connected with the oneness of all. Then the whole universe becomes that person's body like. But it is even saying, as using words, it's absurd, I would say.
Yeah.
But other than using words, we don't have anything.
Right.
But words cannot even describe how somebody, when that person is connected, how much experience that is there, and he feels that this universe is endless. There is no end. And he or she, when in that experience, and in totality he is able to realize, and that is not something he separates from that experience. That is his body. As if Gurbani says, Sagal Samagri Jaka Tana, the whole universe is a body of God. A person who experiences God, he also part of that realization. So, agam asank lo, then he says, because counting, saying unginat kehna,
Right.
countless kehna
Countless.
is also a count.
Right. This
Countless-
also comes in accounting.
It
Yeah.
also comes in accounting.
It's a sort of a measurement, yes. Right.
And it says, asank kahe hain, sir par hoye.
Right.
Even by saying asank, countless,
Right.
is also burden on the head.
Mm-hmm.
Means that you are not fully able to describe.
Right.
You cannot even use any word. As Bhagat Kabir ji says, he says, Kaho Kabir, gunge gud khaya, puche te kya kahi hai. If a mute person tastes sugar, how would he or she express what the taste is? His expressions of body will tell you.
That's it.
No words.
No words.
No words. So the lifestyle of those people becomes an expression of God. The way they walk, the way they talk, the way they wear. In each and every moment,
Every action of
every
their body.
action
Mhm.
of theirs becomes experience
Yeah.
in itself.
Yeah.
And asank kahe hai, sir par hoye. To say even that God is countless, planets are countless, even this is also burden. This is a burden.
Mm-hmm.
Then, akhri naam, akhri sala. Kyun hai burden? Because you are using words.
Yeah.
Without words, the other person will not be able to relate it. And if you have not seen gold, then you will show somebody something look like a gold,
Yeah.
but it's not a gold. But it's not even justification to even compare that thing with the gold.
Can't
But
even compare it.
there is no any other choice
Yeah.
to show. And that's what Guru Sahib says, Akhri Naam, Akhri Sala. In order to describe any object, any hond, any being, you use words.
Right.
Akhri Sala, if you have to praise somebody,
Right.
praise, you have to use words. We use language. Akhri Gyan, how the wisdom comes in you,
Yeah.
how you are taught, we are taught. And the whole knowledge is based upon the letters, based upon the language, based upon the words. It says your knowledge is also based upon the words.
Right.
Geet, Gun, Ga. Your singing, your songs, your virtues, and also Gun Ga, Gunanu Gauna. To even express those virtues, you also use the words. Akhri, likhan, bolan, ban, by using letters, by using the language, you write, we speak. Ban, Bani. ਅਸੀਂ ਬਾਣੀ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬਾਣੀ ਬੋਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬਾਣੀ ਲਿਖਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਬਾਣੀ ਸੁਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ. How, what is the source? What is the medium? Words, akhar. Everything is described in letters, in words. Then Guru Sahib says, akhara sir sanjog vakhan. With the letters, with the language, siran de utte, that everyone has been, is in that lekha, in that count, in ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਨੇ ਸੰਜੋਗ ਦੇ ਮਿਲਨ ਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਅੱਖਰ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਇਨਸਾਨ ਦੇ ਸਿਰ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਲਿਖੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ, ਜੀਵਨ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਲਿਖੇ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ ਕਿ anything and everything we are doing in this life world, it is expressed in words, in language. So then Guru Sahib says, Jin e likhe tis sir nahi. And now you are talking about God, but God is not subject of any language.
Right.
God cannot be described using words and language. Described. God can only be expressed. So this is the expression of God. We are talking about Japji Sahib. Not only Japji Sahib. The whole Bani is the expression of God. And next week we will start from here. Then what Guru Sahib says about that experience. So when words are not there, in words you are inspired, but when you experience, words disappear.
Bhai Sahib ji, there is a word came, niche. When we meet next time, we're going to describe what niche is. It has come few times in Gurbani. The Paudi, the Asankh Jap, Asankh Pao, all these we're going to repeat again because there are some few questions. Thank you very much for watching the World of Sikhism program. We welcome you all. If you have any positive and negative comments, call us at 202-270-5528 or write us at nationalsikhcenter@gmail.com.
मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक, मृत मंडल एक तू ही। मात गर्भ तुम ही प्रतिपालक, मृत मंडल एक तू ही। रसना 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 जपते 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 तू ही तू ही तू ही तू ही। रसना जपते तू ही तू ही। तुम है पिता तुम ही फोन माता, तुम है मीत हित प्राता। तुम है पिता तुम ही फोन माता, तुम है मीत हित प्राता। रसना 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 जपते 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 तू ही तू ही तू ही तू ही तू ही। रसना जपते तू ही तू ही तू ही तू ही। तुम परवार तुम है आधारा, तुम है जी प्राण दाता। तुम परवार